Hey, this is Jim with Survival Attitude. What we're bringing to you tonight a little bit is some dark ops. That would be from like SEALs, SWAT, Border Patrol, that type of arena of combat. One of the things I'm wearing is the new Urban Digital from Proper International, which it has the different colorations with some blues, creams, blacks, and some grays in it. The nice part about this type of BDU is if you're in a very low lit area, you're not going to be spotted really fast like you would be if you were dressed in all black or navy. You know, we'll go over the BDU in greater detail later, but this is something that I would wear at night to move around in if I wanted to be undetected. If I stop quickly, I'm not going to be seen. I also wear a chamois in case I need to cover my face if there's a little bit of snow out in the ground like there is today. I'm able to carry my sidearm here pretty easy. Another thing that I carry, backup weapon here. My silent weapon would be my knife. This is a Mod 3 SEAL's knife. There are many other knives you can carry. I prefer this one because I'm familiar with it, trained with it. I learned how to use it very well. You can carry smaller knives on you, such as the Gerber switchblade knives. This is the Covert. Comes out, makes a little bit of noise, but not too much. But you know, we got to thinking, and these tools are really nice. We can pull the chamois up to hide our face and make it indistinguishable, because the most distinguishable feature on a man or a human being is the head and shoulders. So that's the reason I come with a chamois. I can kind of hide myself, or I can use a sniper veil to do the same thing. But you know, all of these tools are kind of useless if I have to move into a situation where I've been called in to a burglarized home, or a school, or prison, or out in the bush. I have to go find someone. Enemies hiding somewhere. These tools are pretty much useless without a key tool. And this is what we're going to talk about today. This particular item is called the MV14P Night Vision Monocular from ITT. ITT supplies 80 to 85% of the world's militaries with night vision, binoculars, monoculars, scopes, IR capability, and whatnot. We're going to show you this a little bit extensively. This is a very, very nice piece of gear. The Generation 3 Pinnacle is the highest grade that you can get. It's very small. This particular piece is designed to snap on so that I could look with either my right, if that's where I'm dominant, my right eye onto my helmet or Kevlar, or even the headpiece that comes with it, and we'll show you that in a minute. But we can snap that on and turn it on and immediately begin to view a 40-degree area of darkness. The other nice part about this is this easily snaps off of my helmet, and I can snap this on the back of my M4, my M5 if it's capable for that, regular AR, or an M16 depending on its makeup with the rail system. Now, some of the things that come with this, and I'm going to read a few things to you that are standard with this, and we're gonna come back to this. But this is a wonderful piece of gear. We've had some time to play with it. First of all, it comes mostly with all of the parts in this easy carry case, which you can carry on or throw it on your backpack. Everything will fit in there pretty nice. I have it upside down to hold the unit. Some of the other things that this thing come with, and this is standard now, these are standard features. The head mount comes with this. This allows for hands-free operation, accommodates the user's head size and the eye positioning, so that will take care of that option. It also comes with its weapons mount, to go in the back of your weapon to be able to view down a red dot or a small scope. You have a small, medium, and a large brow pad that's changeable, so that, you know, some people have a larger eye socket than others, so it's interchangeable for that. So you get different eye cups, and the reason for the eye cups is to prevent the emission of stray light or facial reflections, so that you are sure of what you're looking at. This is the soft carrying case I had mentioned, with the shoulder strap for the MVP 14P. The lens paper for cleaning the lens is also in here. It has the Demist shield and sacrificial window, in case that kind of shields the ops from sand, air, particles, or anything that may scratch your lens. The Demist shield snaps onto the eyepiece to prevent condensation from forming on objects. Has a daylight filter, operator's manual. The batteries are 3-volt lithium CR123s, which we're all familiar with those. But the nice part about this apparatus is it converts to one AA battery. Now, before I show you the nice part about that, there are 28 other options that you can get for the MV14P. This is mainly a SEALs type piece of gear, because you can dive with this to 66 feet, and it will not, it's impervious to water at that depth. That's unheard of. So this is a type of gear that we also have a mask that this would hook onto, your swim mask. This would hook onto that very nice, so you can light up everything as you're moving along there. But the nice thing about using AA batteries is, if you're on an op, and you're going to be on an op for a few days, you might want to get a battery charger and one of these. This is a copper indium solar panel. You open it up out into the light. Even with this current light, this would start to generate enough of electricity to charge AA batteries. As you can see here in our case, we have a AA battery and the transition or conversion kit for that. You can charge up batteries for your entire boat crew or your squad to be able to view their night vision all night long if they need. So this is some kind of option that you might want to consider for only about 26 ounces. That's what this weighs. And it folds up conveniently to, what is this, 8 by 12, 8 by 14. Comes with all of the wiring. And that's the nice part about having the AA conversion for this unit. The other thing I recommend, maybe a drop-down leg harness. This is the multicam. This would go onto my belt, drop down, I'd snap it onto my leg. But this is the hard case that you would carry the MV14P in. Now, in the heat of battle, things get kind of chaotic. What you want to remember is you don't want to drop something like this and maybe tramp on it and not get a hold of it. So this is MOLLE compatible. These snap right open here. Open up. You put them both of them down the side here. It snaps on, and you can still fit 6 pistol mags onto your drop platform, and your night vision would sit something like that. Case opens up, you pull it out, you snap it on, and you're ready to roll. So that's the nice thing about having the hard case. Costs a little bit extra, but when it comes to protecting this type of investment, you definitely want to consider the hard case and a drop-down leg panel for this. Hope we educated you a little bit. We're going to be doing more and talking more about this. We're going to actually set up a couple of missions for you so you can see how this thing would actually work. But for tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a small mission, show you what it might look like to sneak up on a building where we have a sentry that might be outside trying to keep an eye on things, and we can get the drop on him before he gets the drop on us. So again, I'm Jim from Survival Attitude. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.